Welcome back, folks. This is it. I hope you're having a great day. We're rolling into the weekend. The beauty of what we do here is that crypto never sleeps. That's right. For those out there, I hope you are watching everything. Some of the big changes I'm going to go over in this video, man. XRP, what are you doing to me? We got the XRP spot ETFs out there. You guys know how I told you when I know some of you wrote me and said, Mo, I'm jumping on your Poly, the Poly market play, even though I didn't touch it. I didn't do anything with it. I don't play this. I should have, but for some of you, you did, and you're welcome. My research, I told everybody back in 2024 that we were going to have a spot ETF during October of 2025, plus or minus 1 month. And some of you, it was like 50. It got down there. I know some of you. I remember during this week, some of you are like, "I'm jumping on there. I could double my money." And so now we're going through the year, and of course you can see where we're at right now. It's greater than a 99% chance. They had some rule changes. There's going to be a flurry of things right now with the changes that we're seeing out there in terms of how long it's going to take to get ETFs approved. I think it went from 240 days down to, I don't even know, what was it, 70 or something like that? Like, it was a monster change. And it sets up for a massive amount of ETFs to get approved in the next 12 months. I'm talking, there's estimate we're going to have over 100 different ETFs approved in the next 12 months. Like, it's huge. And so for everybody watching what we're doing here, this is big. It's going to add to those who don't want to buy crypto. They want to buy the actual ETFs. They want to invest in crypto, but they don't want to buy the actual crypto and hold it. Now, for those people, they're waiting for these ETFs, and it could set up to be a beautiful thing. I got a lot more to go over with this. But if you do want to buy the cryptos, you got, like, for those saying, hey, Mo, what do you like? I got Kraken down below. First link down below. And look, I teamed up with them. 25 in USDG. For trading 100 or more, you guys can take advantage of that. That is down there. The link, you guys, you get there. You go. There you go. And what else do we got? We got right here. This is big. I'm increasing the price to the learner and earner tier as we continue to upgrade and do things, and the live streams and everything else we're trying to do. We're going to add some more learning lessons. So I always tell you, as we add more and more stuff in there, the prices change. So the good news, we're not doing it for another week. So for those who wanted to get in or already in, you're grandfathered in. If you have not taken advantage of joining the Discord, get in now before the price increase. You're grandfathered in. You don't have to pay more to be on that tier. And you can use code MOON right now to save 50% off your first month, taking it down to $25. That, my friend, is the second link there. So take advantage of the Kraken deal and, of course, the Discord deal. All right, now, as we look at what I was telling you about and everything else, we're on to our new candle. People are watching this thing. What's going on? I already told you that what I'm expecting is we get the rate cuts, right? So you get a little bit of a push up here 2 days ago. Yesterday, we get this doji, nothing really to write home about. And today, we're just sitting here staring at this thing. Are we going to get a run or not? That's the $1 million question. Well, I think the answer is yes. I keep telling everybody we got to wait until October, Q4. I keep telling you Q4. And a lot of people who write me, they're saying, Mo, what's going on? We're not getting the runs here. I want the runs. I'm eating mayonnaise outside after 4 days of being in the sun. I want the runs. I want to see this thing go. And I get it. If you look at this chart, though, and this beautiful run, and then it's just sideways action. Up we go, down, up we go, down, up we go, a little bit down. And so as long as we hold the 13 EMA, I'm fine. We got 2 weeks to go before we enter Q4. And then at that point, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm excited. It doesn't mean takeoff starts October 1st. But as we get the information coming in, we get the Clarity Act out there getting itself done. We got the SEC announced changes this week, which was massive. There's so many things going on. And I think the future is extremely bright. Now, this is Ethereum here. You guys know I got a lot of this. I'm looking at a few others too. And I made some transfers. The money is on the way for some riskier plays, even more, some leverage plays. Like I said, if you're in the Discord, you're going to hear all about it. You're going to see it once I do it. I'm excited. For those who are on the fence, it's up to you. I bring a lot of information here on YouTube for free. But for those who want to support the channel and be along with me on me trying to take my 2 million to turn it into 10, I don't know if I'll be able to do it in 5 years, but that's my goal. We're going to see. You know what? I sat down with the missus, and it's a partnership. Let's take a moment to realize this. Investing's a partnership. And a lot of you out there who are investing right now, I don't know if you feel like you're on an island. Like you're the only one in the family who takes care of this stuff. No one cares. You talk to them, they're just like, yeah, that's cool. Tell me when we're rich, kind of thing. I'm lucky. My whole family is interested in investing. My 3 kids, wonderful. They all went for business. And my wife, who is obviously a genius when it comes to this stuff, helps actually design the software that we use, the programming we use for my bread bot. So she is an expert in technical analysis and programming, and it just blows my mind that I'm surrounded with people who are so interested in what I'm doing in trading. And let me see the setup, and they're excited to see it and review and help me review what I do. And so it's a compliment when you're with someone. And you always say you're marrying not just that person, you're marrying the debt, you're marrying the in-laws, you're also marrying the support of what you like as well. And hopefully you're not, when you look at that, you don't know if the person's going to really care about financial investing, but it's nice if you have that. And I hope you do out there. If not, don't worry. That's why you subscribe to this channel. I'm with you, and I like hearing about it. And sharing the plays. Yesterday we did some live stream trading, destroyed it, up $600 by the end of the day. We are up nicely on Tuesday, undefeated on Tuesday. I think it was, I don't even know, it was 400 maybe. I don't know, but if it was, we made roughly $1,000 this week day trading live in the Discord, which is a lot of fun. And of course, we'll see where we go from here. Now, the crypto, I'm going to give you a little heads up. I'm going heavier than I expected to go. I've had a long conversation, thus the discussion which I just did with you on having support of your significant other. And we sat down and we have some things we would like to do in the near future. And it's going to take some aggressive investing. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some aggressive investing. Right now, that is looking at, dare I say it, a little bit of some of these leveraged ETFs and some of the assets I like. And of course, we'll see how that works out. You don't risk anything you're not willing to lose. And of course, you could easily lose it. So this is one of them things where it's like, if you're following me, just watch what I do. Because it's going to be one of them things I think a lot of people are like, oh, wow. And so that's what I'm looking at. I'm just going to be blunt. That is what I'm looking at doing. I'm getting it set up now. It's going to take me 1 full week to transfer what I need to transfer. And all of a sudden, you guys are going to see a big change in what I'm doing. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I hope it does. I really, really hope it does. There's some numbers I'm looking at that I need. If I get those numbers, giddy up. If I don't get those numbers, it's just, I'll just keep working. You guys get more mo. I'm going to be following the charts on it, though. So for anybody wondering, I will be following the charts. And, of course, we'll talk more. I know I'm leaving you out there on a kind of a limb there saying, whoa, Mo, it's the teaser. Yeah, before I actually get into it. It's one of the reasons the Discord is going to go higher is because it's getting more and more real in there as I go forward. So members who are in there, good news for you. You're grandfathered in. For those who are in later, you are going to be seeing, I'll have some promotions to give you some chances for that first month, but it is going higher because of what I'm doing. There you go. All right, now let's take a look at Ethereum to start. You can see I like the little waves. We're above the 13. I think we're going to have a good run here soon, but this always concerns me a little bit with the doji. What I'm looking for is a nice green candle here, and I think we're fine. No guarantees, but that's what I'm watching for. So we're early. We got all day. Let's see how the market's open and stuff. We go over to XRP. Of course, this little double top doesn't make me feel all warm and fuzzy. What I needed to do is break this with a closing candle. Then I'll feel better. Right now, though, when you get a testing, come down, get a testing, we're coming down. If we crash through the 13, that's not what I want to see. All right, so I got over 6 figures worth of XRP. I am considering doing some other plays as well. I'm really waiting for the spot XRP in the U.S., not based in the Caymans or anything, in the U.S. So I'm waiting for like Grayscale to get theirs approved, or somebody else. I want to see the deals they offer. They usually offer deals when they announce those. So a lot of things out there. I am in there. I might even buy more. Right now, though, it is bullish. It's above the 5. It's above the 13. It's above the 50. All the EMAs are in the right spot. The RSI is at a sweet 56. This is bullish, folks. I don't know about everybody else. Of course, a red candle, everybody gets panicky. I'll give it a little bit. If we confirm below the 5, obviously it could be a reversal in the short term. Now, we move over to Solana. Solana is just a freaking beast. Say what you want. You guys know I love a lot of different cryptos. This one's made me a lot of money. With not that much of investment in a few days. So you can see where we're at. Another green day. And we're right here now. We're going to see if this thing can turn green. Do not be shocked. People ask me for the price prediction of Solana. I'll tell you right now. I got the line right there. 256.37 is what I expect to go past. I think that was the prior kind of resistance level here. And I know we went higher up here in some of these wicks, but you can see the closing candles roughly there. So I definitely feel like we're going to go ahead and test that at least. And then we'll see where we go above there. But with this spot ETF and everything, all the talk, this doesn't get a lot of talk. I think you're seeing money flow in there, and thus why you're seeing it move up on this. And I think, I don't even know. I think there's just a lot of opportunity out there. And that moves us over to one that I doubled up on, which I didn't plan on. But, man, I put in over 200 Gs on this one and didn't even plan on it. It was because the 13 was going to cross. Remember, I told everybody, if you're going to play something, keep an eye on the 13 crossing the 50 after being under it for a while. And this is what you got right here. We're coming up. And everybody else was saying, it's going to crash. I went in. I took a chance, and it paid off for me. And now you're seeing it move up. Now we got a nice little close here, and that candle was a very, very bullish candle for me. And so I am expecting over the next few days more running for Bitcoin. I'm expecting 118 to 120 in the next week. We will see if it happens, but I'm definitely expecting that in terms of what should happen. No guarantees, but that's what I'm seeing. So just to make sure we see the XRP one more time, just because I want people to understand what I'm looking for. It looks like a stock mode unicorn popping up on me. I'm just giving it some consolidation, but I am expecting a breakout over the next week or two above 312. Once we confirm above 312, that tells me that we're going up to 330. I'm going to be patient. The Fed, obviously, I believe, will cut 2 more times. You never know, though, by the end of this year, which would be very bullish for crypto. And according to the Fed, the economy is not that bad. Put it all together, there's opportunity. Now, for those who did not take advantage of it, right there, first link, get over to Kraken right now. Take advantage of the 100 and get 25 USDG. I think I might have just check that out. Take advantage of it. Second link down below is the code MOON, MMMOON, spells moon. And I'm raising the prices on this, so you got a week. You got 1 week to get in there. And if you're grandfathered in, plus you get 50% off your first month. So take advantage of this, folks. And the last link down, the third link down below, does get you to the 4-step framework for successful technical analysis. That's where you can learn from a national champion teacher / coach. That's me. And it's about an hour long, and it'll help you out. There's no cost for that. All right, folks, that's what I got for you today. I appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord.